Hola there, my beautiful friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day. And if you're new here, what is up? My name is Julia, and I'm here to support you on your intuitive eating and intuitive living journey. And what that really means is just embracing the freedom that you have as a human and an individual. Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
What the fuck did I run over? Shit. Kind of a lot. Why did I? Oh, whatever. I like milky coffee. That's fine.
That was a beautiful coffee moment, if I do say so myself. And after that, I munched on a Builder's bar, and then I decided to make myself some breakfast slash lunch slash, well, brunch. Brunch is a word for a reason, so let's call it brunch. I marinated some tofu in some white balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, chili flakes, oregano, some basil, and stirred that on up and let that chill out for a little bit. Got a pan nice and hot with some olive oil and then fried it until it was golden brown. Chopped up some red onion and some red cabbage and then built my bowl. And here's the fun thing with bowls is you can make them any way you freaking desire.
Oh my god, this is turning into a mess.
This bowl would be absolutely delicious with quinoa instead of rice, but sometimes you gotta use what you have. And I feel the need to say that yes, this is a chunk of chocolate.
So I'm coming up to the first little viewpoint on the Squamish Chief Trail. So I'm in Squamish, British Columbia right now. It is a 6K hike, which takes over 3 hours, which in my opinion, I've never heard of that before. So, but it is all uphill. That's funny. There's legitimate chains and ladders going up these rocks, which is so crazy. I ended up running into a girl that was also doing a solo hike, and we literally just sat on the edge of a rock and chatted for probably over 30 minutes, maybe even 45 minutes. And it was just so nice to kind of talk to somebody new and meet new people. But now I'm up at the peak and this is insane. It doesn't feel real, like looking down and seeing like how tiny the buildings are and like how tiny the little boats are and like the trees. You're like, how am I this high up? Every time I stop, my legs just shake. And we're to the bottom. We made it! You have no idea how good that feels. I luckily have some leftover rice noodle stir fry with tofu, and I am going to enjoy this so very much.
Once I got back and had a well-deserved shower, I chopped up a bunch of veggies with some ginger and some garlic, and then got a pan nice and hot with some sesame seed oil.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
I got my plain tofu in there because you know what? Sometimes we deserve to be a little bit lazy and add the flavors afterwards. After my tofu was nice and golden brown, I threw in my veggies, threw in some soy sauce, chili flakes, and I mixed a decent amount of miso in with water. And yes, I know that when you put miso and heat together, it kills the bacteria, but sometimes you just need the flavor of miso, that umami saltiness that miso has in a dish, and it's not necessarily for the probiotics. Although those are nice, we can't always get all of the amazing benefits from food all of the time because honestly that's just super unrealistic. And gotta take note that sometimes our food doesn't have the nutritional value that we believe it to. Even though we Google it and it says a carrot has this amount of nutrients in it, doesn't mean that that carrot that you're eating has that amount of nutrients inside of it. Vegetables are grown differently and every vegetable is a little bit different. So there's a standard, there is a overview of it all, but you don't actually know what you're eating. And for some of us, that's really scary. And I hear you. I know exactly that feeling. I know that feeling of being nervous and scared for certain foods because you want to look a certain way or be a certain way, or you want to be healthy. And for me, that was it. I wanted to be healthy. I was overly obsessed with healthy food. And I had to remind myself and catch myself in this moment and be like, wow, it is not healthy for me to be obsessed about what I'm eating. Why? When it's overtaking your life, it's not adding value to your life. Yes, it's so important to eat yummy food, to eat nutritious food, to fuel our bodies the way that our bodies feel the best and feel healthy. But if it begins to take control of our lives, we need to take a step back and realize that we have the freedom. We have the freedom to eat as we please. We have the freedom to eat delicious food, not just bland, quote unquote, healthy food. Make your food flavorful, make your food fun, and enjoy your life around food. All right, my friends, I hope you catch what I'm putting down here, and now let's get into dinner. I'm sauteing up some onions and garlic and mushrooms with a bunch of different spices, and we added a lot of spices here because I did not have a bouillon cube and or vegetable stock. So I threw a bunch of potatoes in with my onions and my spices and my garlic and all of that good stuff, and then just let it boil away until my potatoes were nice and cooked. If you are new here, then you will soon know that matcha.com is my go-to and one and only matcha company. Every other matcha company has been ruined by them. And I am so freaking grateful because they're my partner and I'm so happy to work with them. And I'm so happy to give you guys a beautiful deal on their delicious matcha. The link is down in my description box.
So I pretty much have everything down. Oh my God, blinded. Okay, well, not going over there anymore. I pretty much have everything down to my car. I have to bring a big water jug and a few other things down there, but we're almost all packed up and ready to go. We're going back to Whistler to do a 20-kilometer hike. I have never done a 20-kilometer hike before, and yes, I am nervous, but I think it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's gonna be amazing, and I am more excited than I am nervous, if anything. Although we need to make sure that we fuel our bodies properly, so I'm going to make some oatmeal. The only problem with oatmeal right now is that it's freaking hot in my friend's apartment, and eating porridge on a hot day is not a vibe, but at the same time, I need to make sure that my body is fueled properly and I have lots of energy to sustain myself. So eating higher calorie foods like a big bowl of oatmeal with protein powder in it and some peanut butter on top is going to be the way to go.
Part of me is so sorry to do this to you again, but AG1, get some AG1 as well, okay? AG1 is freaking fantastic to you. It has 75 vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, probiotics, all of the good things to set yourself up for a wonderful day, especially for me because I'm traveling so much. I'm all over the place and I don't have a proper schedule. AG1 just gives me that extra assurance that I'm getting all of the good things my body needs in one tasty scoop and or package. The link is also down in my description box, and you'll get some free goodies with your first purchase, 5 free travel packs, and a 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2 for your immunity. Check them out. I swear to you, you will not regret it. They are delicious and so nutritious.
I left my peanut butter in the car and I'm not going down to get it. So, craft. is the peanut butter that I can use this morning. I just like when peanut butter is more runny, like the natural stuff is so good. Really trying hard not to freak the fuck out right now.
Do you not like heights?
I don't.
Okay.
I do not like heights. But at the same time, it's so pretty, so I just gotta like focus on the prettiness and like not stress about death. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna be fine. I thought I was gonna be fine. I'm like doing like, like, oh my god. It's like
Is wiggling.
Like I understand the reasoning for the wiggle. Like on a very like realistic note, it probably is the safe design mechanism of this bridge, but I am freaking out. Why? Why did they put boards down? You just
You're so entertaining.
I'm glad you're having fun. I'm having fun too. Like I'm laughing at myself because like I feel ridiculous, but at the same time, it is ridiculous. Like who was like, yeah, like let's, like this is a good idea. Like how much weight do you think this can actually hold?
I feel like a fair bit.
A fair bit?
Surely.
Do they weigh everyone walking? Yeah. Like, do they make this collective decision to be like, okay, yeah, it holds like 40 tons. How many people is that? Well, if you have like a bunch of 500-pound people walking. So insane. I feel like I'm in like an enchanted forest,
Right?
like a beautiful meadow, like just lovely. That was actually really hard to get my mouth around. Cheers! Cheers! Well deserved. Oh my god, no, I got sunburnt today. I got so sunburned today. I'm alright with it. I'm alright with it. My face doesn't look too bad though, but yeah, whatever. Solo dates are the best. Take yourself out on one, okay? Like seriously, if you want to take yourself out on a date, if you want pizza, if you want to go out for a drink, just go. Just go. It's your sign. I'm your sign. Go. Okay? This is from sitting in the car all day yesterday. It's not even a bar anymore. It's just mush. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got that in my tummy. After I sipped on that delicious hot chocolate, I then hung out with my friend Joanna as the sun was coming over the mountain, and I made myself a couple little sandwiches.
I got some hummus, cucumber, and I threw some balsamic vinegar on my kale, massaged it a little bit, threw that on there, along with kimchi. Does it make sense? No. But did it taste bad? Also no. Sometimes you gotta have fun with it, okay? Trust me.
Honestly, I'm just too lazy to pack up my chair properly. So, and sure. All right. Perfect. Fix my lights. Let's go.
On the road again.
Okay, I just got a pressure signal from my car telling me that my front left tire is not good, and I literally just did an oil change and got my tire pressures checked. So a little nervous. I hope I didn't run over anything and like poke a hole in it, but fingers crossed. She's full-blown dead. Full-blown dead. What the fuck did I run over? Shit. This is just so annoying because it's so much more than just like, oh, I have a flat tire. No, it's like, okay, I have to go get a tow, and I have tow service, but I'm in British Columbia. So I don't know if my tow service applies to me being in British Columbia versus Ontario. I don't know how far I have to tow it, because the nearest Canadian Tire, for instance, is like in Squamish, which is over an hour away. And this isn't just my car, this is my home, this is where I sleep. And it is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I don't have somewhere that can fix it like right now, today, without any freaking questions asked, then I'm kind of fucked. Deep breath in. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it other than just keep pushing forward, and that's the reality of the situation. I have a flat tire and I can't mope about it. I have to figure out what the hell I'm about to do. So I am about to sit in my car for the next however freaking long. Hopefully it can just be patched, but by the looks of it, not so much. I mean, fuck, I have a spare tire, but I don't really know how to do it. All right, let's get crack-a-lackin'. About to turn into a mechanic real freaking fast. We got our hat on, shirt that we don't mind getting dirty, and our hair is up. So please wish me luck. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Hi. Honestly, it would make me feel really good to do this by myself. But at the same time, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. No, I don't have cable, but I'm willing and able to watch what's on your mind. I find I waste my time the best when I lose control of the remote, staring steady at the channels giving. Yeah, that is so strange.
So I did not film dinner on this evening. After all of this hecticness and getting back into town and getting my tire fixed, luckily it was completely fixable for $29.27. Thank you to people at OK Tire for helping me out. Woo! But once I got to a camping spot, got settled, it was pitch black and I was pretty well impossible to film my dinner. Although I had a beautiful rice noodle stir fry, and you're just gonna have to trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
I want balsamic vinegar to dip this sandwich in so bad. But I'm not going to be the weirdo that goes to their car, gets balsamic vinegar, and brings it back. Did I? No. I'm fine. I don't need it. I just want it. Also got myself a small drip coffee with a little bit of oat milk in it because I don't like to get matcha when I'm out because matcha.com literally ruined every other matcha for me. I can't have any other matcha now because every other matcha that I have is trash in comparison. So I always get a coffee when I'm out because coffee hasn't been ruined for me yet. Unless it gives me the shits, then it ruins me. But a whole other level.
Sometimes a takeout dinner is needed, and sometimes takeout sushi is a must. So got myself some sushi, I enjoyed a view, and hung out with myself. And the next morning, let's ignore the cute German boy behind me. Okay, moving on. Pancakes! I owed him some pancakes. Let's be real here. I owed him some pancakes. The full recipe for these banana blueberry pancakes will be down in the description box, and I am telling you, these were actually the best pancakes I have ever made, despite the fact that I had to use sesame seed oil because I forgot my neutral oil at my friend's house. However, they fluffed up so freaking well. They flipped beautifully. It was just an utter dream on top of a freaking mountain, and yes, I drizzled my dream with maple syrup because what better way? And then covered it with more blueberries.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Because truly, is there any other way to enjoy a dream on top of a mountain? No! No! What? These are so freaking delicious and beautiful.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay. God, wasn't that bad?
For dinner, we are making one of my absolute go-to favorite dinners, which is rice paper wraps. Come on, you can't tell me that you don't love rice paper wraps as well. I will let you know the full marinade recipe for that tofu down in the description box as well because yes, it is a must. I used a spice from Spiceology, they're all vegan, I think. Korean barbecue, that's what I used. We stuffed them with all the good veggies and...
Thank you, sir.
We stuffed the rice paper wraps with all the good veggies, mango, basil, rolled them on up, and after that we dipped them in a delicious sauce, which is very simple to make and also very delicious, and I will write the full recipe down below as well. Rice paper wraps are just such a fun and easy dinner, and I highly suggest them.
What is the rule? Well done.
That's a good vegan croissant. It's good, but not worth $14, yeah? I could have ate like 5 of those croissants though, so you win some, you lose some, right?
Okay, I get it. I'm here too often in this video. Okay, thank you. Save your comments. All right, I'm going to chop up some garlic and have some fun with my life. So garlic, mushrooms, carrot. We're going to do some kale as well. And we are making a delicious veggie pasta. Salted my water, threw my pasta in. I'm making brown rice pasta because, I don't know, I just love brown rice pasta. Added lots of oil to my pan, my mushrooms, garlic, and carrots. Once the pasta was done, I gave it a good rinse, threw some rosemary into my pan with my veggies, along with a half a block of tempeh, peppered it, chili flaked it, salted it, oreganoed it. I added some oregano, my fresh basil, kale, and a lot of balsamic vinegar, along with lots more oil. It's just needed, okay? It's just needed. Trust the process. If you've never made yourself a wine, balsamic vinegar, and oil pasta with lots of veggies, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. This is your sign. I'm your sign, again, to go make a delicious pasta like this. About 2 years ago, I would have never made pasta like this. Why? Want to know why? Because I was scared of salt, I was scared of oil, I was scared of too many calories, I was scared of, honestly, in hindsight, not enjoying my food for whatever reason, because if food had flavor, then it wasn't healthy. Odd, yes, very odd. But at the same time, it wasn't. I had a reason for why I thought the way that I thought. I wanted to be healthy, and I wanted to look a certain way and be a certain way and live a long time and all of these good things. But at the same time, life is about enjoying yourself. Life is about the beautiful moments of delicious food and company and friends and love. Open your heart a little bit towards yourself. Give yourself the freedom to live and enjoy delicious food, my friends. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your damn day, and I will see you again so very soon. Mwah!